In turn 4 is when the fog clears, and
Right.
then the action really is.
Right. Well, you're in the right place,
Wrong battle.
at least for the moment.
Ready?
All right. Bruce comes back. We roll and see who gets the initiative. Ooh. That'd be nice if we
Yeah, that would be-
first we get that.
Get them on.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
I definitely think we'll go first.
Surely, one time. Said it all the time.
And then your Canadians come too.
Go Canadians!
Oh, now I have a.
So it's 50-50 on initiative, odd even.
Yeah. He's got it so far, so surely we're due for one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wake up.
The
Wake
fickle
up.
finger of fate.
that works, right?
Right.
There's video from last year of me and Keith playing against Bruce in a game in NATO.
Oh man.
And Bruce kept rolling ones and twos, and it didn't matter. He was still kicking our ass.
He kicked our butt all the way across Germany. That was you. You kicked our butt all the way across Germany.
I just played a game with one of my play testers where we went back and looked at all the die rolls. His average die roll was 8.25. Mine was 1.25.
Well, you're doing something right because you're winning.
Yeah, no, I won, but it was only by maneuver. It
Never tell me the odds.
wasn't my number. All right. So now we enter game turn 4. So I've got to do some planning.
Okay.
And what have you done?
What have you done? You started a war. Oh, it's too late for that.
That ship done sailed.
Right.
What do I do have a tax? Sorry. So I'm up to 7.
No, everybody behave. Mike's watching.
That's 2. I don't have 4 support.
Wow.
In case you were wondering why those air and armor boxes are 14 pounds, this is why.
That's right.
8 to 7. No, 8 to 6. 8 to 6.
They're actually making Bruce have to think about stuff.
I can smell smoke.
I consider that a moral victory.
If nothing else, one.
Nope. The West Germans fading back into the fog.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this could be expensive. All right.
It's a freaking book.
And the types really big. A lot of this first part is just
What the hell?
a lot of first part is just like
Oh, okay,
shows,
okay.
yeah,
The horse,
and
so
then-
okay.
Yeah, and then there's stuff in the back of it, so it's not as big as it looks, but it's very cleanly written.
So, artillery.
All right. So, gentlemen, magic die roll.
You were saying we would do?
Wrong. So wrong.
So Bruce, you said this is the turn when the fog clears?
This is the turn when the fog clears, which means I can deploy jets and attack helicopters and other groovy things like that. However, he has very cleverly pulled anything valuable back.
Do you have tax support? I do have the core integrity that gets me to 10.
No.
Who's that?
I mean, I can roll back the video to see where you picked it up
3,
from.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
All right, so first thing I'm going to do is recon.
From looking
My boy doesn't wear glasses, but he's
I just felt them over so I could remember who I moved.
I'm going to try and recon you here. And that will fail. Roll my standard die roll. All right, we'll try and see you here. I will fail. Hey, but at least I moved my average die roll up to a 2. Woohoo! And try and see you here.
Drive down here all this way.
No artillery is in the game.
Yeah, so.
Or we only
That will fail as well. All right, 100% failure. That's totally normal. No strikes. So it's unfortunate that would imply I had some luck. But if it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. So moving on.
usually if it's build down the star, usually it's
Right.
I am adding those screens, 6. I do have 4, which is 8. I'm sorry, I have attack support, that's 8. Core support is 9. 7. Okay, so I have
2, 3.
yeah.
Man, these things roll on.
9, and I've got my leader in here. So, it is SC versus D, SC versus D, defender blown.
Tomorrow at 2.
1, 2, 3.
No, I come out of that looking okay.
1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Have defensive. All the rest of these are backs and defensive.
Denver's a bitch.
Yep, 8. You have attack 4. You have core support. I also have core support. Alright, that's it.
Finally,
I'm at 5.
I have SJ.
I'm at 8. Ooh, what's the most? A versus A.
Just automatic.
Attacker metric. Yes.
You are blown. Oh, I had an
Boy, that's a lot different than our attack last
You
thing.
have a stack. Yeah, but I'm not in like a
So I'll have attack there.
So we got the little soldier down there.
Support them through. Okay, so I'm in 4. Not using. I know what I will use. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So we are going to do. I am going to attack
9, I am 7. That's SA.
I will get
0 and 5.
defend yourself.
Oh, and you roll a 0. You got a leader patch. So I think he stays put. Leader patch or
7, 8, plus it's both the same core, so that's 9. I am
9. Oh, okay. Okay, all right, so even it's a 20% chance for a check. Okay, that makes it a little bit more palatable. You guys have the same tool. You can add a reason with a little more confidence. You don't have to.
Don't let it break out. Hustle, hustle, hustle. I don't want to break.
Oh, Cheatham's attack.
Well, we have it.
Oh, playbook.
Oh, okay, yeah. We didn't get that.
Yeah, there you go. So I am.
One thing I should not do is add
All right. That's scary. Now, the main event.
3 for artillery. Yeah, that's what I think. All right. What are you at? First, and so you're a 7 with an 8, that's SA. I'm 4 with a 10, which is SA.
Oh, yeah, that was the one that you were like not
All
gonna
right. So this guy's going to go 1, 2,
This is
3,
very defender-friendly.
4, 5, 6.
instead of having a white
And he's going to ask, what are you? Am I real? Is this how many steps? Or?
Yeah, so I'm going to have to be real. So the question is, you reveal whether you're real or not. You're real. There. So I'm going to bring up the rest of my regiment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to there. And then
we can make like a full-on giant dragon. After the dragon, you can have a giant dragon. You can like, and you have to kill like fire.
What if you guys fight on fire? Probably all would die.
Like make it a weak one, like a juvenile. Yeah, like a baby.
So, you get defensive fire unless my jamming works, and I will attempt to jam, and it will fail, but it won't die. So you get to call in artillery if you can coordinate and you can.
All right. So the headquarters can call in, and do you,
And because this is a hasty, you can call in 1 artillery in it, which is all you have.
right? And
So-
do I need to use all 3 steps, or can I save a step and
No,
save up?
you have to use the unit. Now, if I were, because I'm attacking from multiple hexes, you could split your fire. You could say 2 steps will hit this target, and 1 step will support a fire on this, and you could split his fire too. So basically, you defensively you can fire by step, but in the same operation.
But I don't know yet how many.
You do. So now that's 3, and that's 6.
Oh,
So I hit you with the whole red block. Now, the next thing that happens is you could react in.
but then I'd be committed to holding that.
You wouldn't get to retreat. Correct. And that's correct. You wouldn't get to retreat.
And then what, it's my choice what comes back, I think.
They're both in clear terrain, right?
Both in clear terrain, I will get no. I I was banking on you being a dummy.
Yeah, like woods.
So it's a +2 to your defense.
I have a line there where I am.
So what I recommend is fire him, he's a 9. Fire him, he's a 6. 9 and 6 is 15. Halve to 7. And go hit him with those 7 hits. And you want
And
to
there's no attack. I don't have any air assets. No, the West Germans don't have any.
They have
attack.
helicopters now, so I think that you've got helicopters, but they're no good to you because you can't use them defensively on a hasty attack. Only defensively.
Just on an assault.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, your Canadians are coming in, and you get 3 Western PH-1 attack helicopters. But you get a mine point when you enter, so you can lay 1 minefield. And you have 3 West German airplanes. And not command point. So help has finally arrived.
Okay. That's
That
not
won't
right
affect
now.
this.
Yeah,
So
I
that's a
think
7.
I think the strike needs to go against the big guys.
Okay, so technically this isn't a strike; it's a defensive fire.
Defensive
right?
fire.
But go ahead and roll. You want to try and roll a 7 or higher. That'll get 2 steps in.
Okay. So, but again,
That's 9 and 6,
is
which is
15, 7.5 down to 7. So that's my
Correct.
base.
Correct. That's your base. And that takes from 7 to 10, which is enough to get 2 of me. So nice roll, equal to all of my die rolls in the game so far, added up and then multiplied by 2. But hey, don't worry, I'm not counting.
Still a lot of B and P's out there.
Yep, so I lose 2 steps, but this means I'm going to trade with you at best. Now, you get a fired marker.
Oh. Yeah. There's some right there in front of you.
There we go. And I'm going to need a fired marker because my dag will open up. So I'm going to fire at you. I am 3 and 4. So it's a total of 7 steps times 5, which is 35. That halves to 17. And to kill you, I need 15. Why do I need 15? Because his defense is 3, plus 2 for the light wood, so his defense is 5. Knowing that you can absorb 5 hits by retreating, I need to inflict 15 to make your retreat and still kill the 2 remaining steps. Right? To essentially overrun your retreat.
All right, you got 4 and 4 is
No, I got 3 and 4.
3 and 4. So that's 7 times 5. That's 35. That's 17.
Right, but I need 18 to guarantee that I get you, because if I roll a 1, it'll be -3, right? So since I don't have anything better to do, I will throw my artillery on to guarantee that I get you.
Okay.
And I get you. So we'll count up victory points at the end of the game, but technically I earn 2 victory points and you earn 2 victory points for those 2 step losses.
Oh, well, last time, yeah.
Ouch.
All right, I'm done with my movement, so now it becomes your activation.
There's like 7 areas right here, right?
And you guys might as well activate at the same time. So, Mark, go ahead and enter your Canadians, and Jim, you get to put your movement here. I'll get out of your way as soon as
So
I
again,
found
given
the
that you're
fire.
coming in there, what are your thoughts on which way?
What you were talking about earlier about coming out this way.
So the question is, we've got Rich here, and he can. You talk about crossing the main again.
Okay, now,
outside
so-
of a bridge.
Outside of a bridge. 1, generally I can't. The exception is that Warsaw Pact motor rifle regiments can do something called an amphibious crossing. They have to have an assault mission, and they can move up to 2 hexes up to the riverbank, and then they roll on a special table to see if anybody gets across. They can add +2 to their die roll if they're stacked with an engineer. But the result will be somewhere between 0 and 3 steps will get across. And the entire regiment gets to do that out of 1 hex. So I only get 1 roll. I can't move up 3 units in 3 different places and try and cross. So, but tanks, headquarters, artillery, they can't do that. So that's one method of getting across. That's the most difficult. The next one is ferry. I have 3 bridging points. Those are pontoon bridge sections, but they can be used as ferry platforms. So what they did is they dropped them in the water, load a tank on it, and then they used the motorboats and the engineer to, like tugs, to push that ferry platform across the river. An engineer paired with a bridging point can participate in an operation, and if the engineer and the units to be ferried start adjacent to the river, each engineer bridging point combination can ferry 3 steps across it. And that's not a die roll, that's guaranteed. The third way I do it is if an engineer moves up on 1 turn, at the end of the 2nd turn, it can place a military bridge, a pontoon bridge across the river hexline, as long as the opposite bank is not occupied by an enemy unit. And then on the 3rd turn I could cross. Right? So it takes 3 turns to get over a river by